Namaste, love and light, star seeds. I hope all is well with you guys. I send y'all my love and light, abundance and prosperity. Happy Tuesday, happy Mars Day, happy Day. No, I claim my power 10 times, no, 10-fold day. Yeah, I claim my power 10-fold day. Okay, so yeah, you guys are about to be rewarded big time, okay? Like, and I don't care about the naysayers and who don't want you to be rewarded, but you are about to be rewarded. You guys could even reward it yourself by just putting in a lot of hard work, working with the spirits the righteous way. That's what I'm getting. That could be standing out. All right, you work with spirit the righteous way. All right, it could have been, you could have been around certain people that use the spirits to like attack others, rather they in the right or not. And most of the time what they're doing is not right. But I feel like, you know, you operate differently. And you guys are being rewarded. All right. Yeah, I feel like you're being rewarded for your courage and your faith and your strength here. And I feel like a lot of people are inspired by it. And you could have a few people that like envy that too. And I feel like you guys could have created something and it manifested. Like you really tapped into your passions. You are deeply connected with your passions here. Okay, no one can like disrupt that, disturb that. Okay, and I feel like this is why you're being rewarded as well. Well, part of you being rewarded is because you guys have faith in this manifestation here, and this manifestation is tied with the purpose, the mission, the plan that is connected with God, the Most High. All right, this new age of Aquarius, bringing in this age of light, seeding in the new divine blueprint for this world here. Okay, I feel like a lot of you guys had to separate from a lot of people so you can like fulfill your purpose the right way and have like clear energy. A lot of you guys also had to learn a lot on your own. All right, but this self-discipline is like you had to learn how to ground yourself so you won't attack these people and regret it later, like doing things based off of temporary emotions, even though it's like what these people was doing to you was wrong. So you have a right to, you know, retaliate. But it's how the way you retaliate. Like, you didn't, I feel like y'all was never going to scoop low the way they did, but it could have been a lot worse. And you guys handled it with grace. Rather they like that or not, want to hear that or not, it's true. I don't feel like, maybe these people feel like you didn't handle things with grace because you said certain things to them, maybe even if you cursed. But I feel like you did handle it with grace because you could have tried to do the things that they did, like I said, and you could have said a lot of things worse, okay? So I feel like you handled it with bliss, the right way, the way that you know you were supposed to handle it. And I feel like these karmics are mad because they expected you to be doing all the things that they said you was doing and you wasn't here. I feel like these karmics were in their imagination. Yes, they was creating a lot of lies, which was creating a lot of stories in their mind. All right, I feel like, you know, you're going to get peace of mind back. Like, and it's like you have a right to your peace of mind. Like, that's your divine birthright. That's a part of that, your peace of mind. So anyone trying to disrupt your peace, you have a right to, like, kick that person out of your energy. And they know what they're doing. So it's like, don't worry about how this person may feel if you decide to kick them to the curb or not want to deal with them. Because they know what they're doing to you. And I feel like y'all showed these karmics enough compassion. And I feel like, and forgiveness, whether they feel like you forgave them or not, you did, you truly did. If you didn't, you would still be holding on to them the way that they holding on to you. That's another reason why you're being rewarded. Okay, you're being rewarded for your compassion, your strength, your courage, your faith, even you forgiving these karmics and believing in that creative manifestation that you channeled from, you know, from the Most High. Like, God showed you this vision within your heart that this is what you're here to do. It's like that calling. God called you and you created a life around this calling, or a life that is connected with your calling, however you want to call it. And y'all was also patient. Y'all knew that it was going to unfold in natural divine timing. These karmas almost like trying to rush it. Like, if you were so meant for success, why you don't have this, why you don't have that? You see what I got, you see what I have. But these people, you know, they could have had whatever they got a lot longer than you. Let's say this is someone like in competition with business. They could be saying like, you know, I have more customers, more followers, more clientele, but they could have been in business a lot longer. You could have just started your business, could have been a year or two ago, or you just getting ready to start this year, and they was already trying to shit on you. Like, that's to let you know these people are not your friend and not, you know, real family, okay, or they're not your lover, like, and they try to convince you and themselves like they are supportive. They just feel like you should do this, do that. But what about their life? I feel like their business could be failing, or things are just falling apart for them right now. They need to focus on that. And I just feel like you guys had to master patience, because these people was trying to tell you can't do it, it's not going to manifest. It was telling you a lot, like projecting a lot of like low vibrational failures. I don't feel like they said this to you in your face. I feel like they said a lot of this behind your back. All right, and spirit could have brought it to you, or when they finally got upset with you, all right, it's like they finally said, oh, I don't feel like this is right, I don't feel like that's right. Like they finally like decided to confess how they felt, and you guys knew it was coming from them. They're trying to put some shit on you, like somebody trying to put their negativity on you, like it's coming from you, and y'all are not even in like cahoots or connection with this person. You get what I'm saying? It's like in order for that to be real, you will have to be in this person's energy, and you're not in their energy. They are in your energy, and they caught up in their own, and yours too. Look, express my feelings. This person may try to come to you and trying to express how you hurt them and you made them feel away, or you gave them a two-faced vibe, but that's definitely not true. You get what I'm saying? Like somebody, it's like this person can't come to you that way without coming with the full facts. It's like that will only be true if X, Y, and Z didn't happen, but X, Y, and Z did happen. So how you feel is validated. Your feelings are valid. Somebody almost like they was trying to come to you very condescending and very narcissistic. Like, you know, your feelings don't matter. It's not valid. How you feel, that, nah, it's you. You made such and such feel this way. And that's not true. They made themselves feel that way, you know, or they made themselves feel that way. It's like they have no grounds to stand on. I feel like everybody dealt with you in a two-faced way. They said a lot of shit behind your back, and projected behind your back, but did not come to you face to face. And I feel like you handled things the correct way, like a woman or a man, and they just didn't like it. That's why they may feel like, oh, you know, it wasn't graceful for you to call me a bitch. All right. Well, they better be glad that's all you could have called them. And I feel like, honestly, they could have called you one, you guys, and you could have been like, well, you're a bitch. And they got mad. Okay, they cried, their eyes out. But I feel like, again, they may try to come to you with that, but I feel like a part of them is not brave enough to do so, because they know how strong you are and confident, real you are, and just like your power. They feel your power, like you're stronger than them, and they're not gonna. You may have a look where you may look like short, like soft, or maybe you short, petite, or I don't know. Somebody's like underestimating you, like they feel like, you know, maybe at once they could have handled you, but they're feeling your energy now. Like they can't do that, y'all. This is sad. Okay, I feel like you guys are one with all. Like you guys was really trying to connect with these people. They was the ones trying to connect with spirit behind your back to attack you. They was asking spirit all these questions, trying to get to know you through spirit, asking spirit, tell me about this, tell me about that. That was rude and disrespectful and invasive. And if they was trying to send you energetic attacks, that was even more invasive. Like they broke your boundary. They could have just asked you in the 3D. They didn't have to go to spirit. They wasted their time, and they all realizing that they did. Like their discernment was bad. So half the shit that they thought they was picking up, they're starting to think like maybe that wasn't even true, and they're not wise. They didn't become any wiser. It's almost like this person could be a miser, a penny pincher, 4 of Pentacles. Yeah, they're restricted. They're restricted from cosmic wisdom. And but a lot of you guys, these people don't believe in the cosmic wisdom that you may talk about, others talk about. You talk about the galaxies, the stars, but the thing is, they want to tap into it to see if it's true. And God and the spirit, even their own guides, if they have guides, they're like, no, like that's a selfish way. You should want to do this to help all of us, all right? Not for everyone that's on this planet, you know, and be of service for, you know, other people, not just so you can see it's the truth and then you start believing. And it's like somebody thought they can like have their activation that way, like, you know, try to, I guess, tap into the high levels that you tap into without doing any work, any soul searching, no inner work. You get what I'm saying? Or they may say they're doing the inner work, but I feel like they're angry. Like people I feel like this is someone that needs to target their anger. That's what's blocking them. Anger is a low vibe. It's fear. They need to heal with what they're currently feeling. And if they're mad at you, they need to deal with that. All right, you get what I'm saying? If they feel like they block from clarity, from seeing things clearly, they need to first let go of whatever hold they have on you, against you, that's blocking them from seeing things clearly. They need to take accountability that they was wrong. Yup. They need to take responsibility, all right? They need to take responsibility and accountability for what they did. They the ones who did this. They the ones who planted this bad seed. You get what I'm saying? It's like, and like I said, you handled this with grace, responsibility and grace. You handled it with grace. You was very selfless. You could have harmed these people. You could have talked about them the way that they did. You could have said degrading things. If you say anything that hurt them, it was the truth. The truth hurts. Oh, well. It got them feeling empty inside. Well, they should have never did what they did. I feel like the thing is they thought that you was not going to know. All right. And it's like, I feel like y'all was ignoring it, but it got to the point where you just couldn't ignore it anymore. You get what I'm saying? And I feel like, you know, this person, I'm feeling this person was saying things like your energy, like they was trying to ignore it. Like they're a whole copycat. They're a whole copycat, and they're literally stealing your energy. All right, because they're saying things like, you could have said this too. All right, but because I just said it, and I feel like this person said the same thing. I'm seeing it. It's like this person said, like, at first they was ignoring your energy because they felt like it wasn't bothering them, but after a while, your energy just started to, like, get to them. This could be like a Capricorn, Sag, Aquarius, Scorpio. Take out, you could be one of those signs. Take out, resonate. But they were saying your energy started to get to them, and they started seeing all these negative things about you, like the spirits was revealing to them how you really are. But, like, why would the spirits need to do that? What are you doing to them? And they want to say things, like, and somebody could have asked them that, but what are you doing? What is Divine Feminine doing to you to make the spirits show you that? Because the spirit's not going to just reveal you somebody's business, especially someone that is like you, especially if y'all psychics, readers, or y'all just, you know, y'all take y'all spirituality seriously, and they know that. They know that you closed off to a lot of things. So people asking why, and they're like, oh, I don't know. You know, I heard such and such said that you was jealous of them. Like, that's bare drama. The moment that they said such and such said, and like, look where the energy is coming from. They know how that person is. Whoever was like starting rumors, he said, she said, they know how that person is. You get what I'm saying? It just does not add up. It don't make sense. That's why I said this person needs to take responsibility for what they've done. They did not handle things gracefully, and it was very selfish. They thought you was doing something to them. People just need to take accountability for what they've done. Period, point blank. They can't try to make up no other shit. They need to stop making up lies, okay, and just admit to the truth. All right, this is why you're being rewarded as well. You didn't lie on this person. All right, you could have just to exaggerate the truth like they fucking did. All right, but you. Well, exaggerate their truth, I should say. But you didn't. You told the truth. And that was also God's truth. That's why I was saying God is working through you. These people thought you was the devil, you was the lie. So that's how I know this person could easily be fooled and deceived. They couldn't even see, you know, the godliness within you. And you was telling the truth. Now, other people, I feel like other people started to see. But this same person couldn't see it because they know they was lying. All right, they were secretly lying, trying to defeat you underhandedly through lies. And that shit got blocked. Self-worth, self-esteem. Yeah, I feel like you guys have a high vibration. And it comes from your self-worth and self-esteem. Their self-esteem is lower than yours. And they know it. They know they don't feel as confident as you. They feel very insecure. And this is a sign that they need to work on themselves. Your light is reflecting their inner demons. Those insecure demons, those worthless demons that make them feel worthless about themselves. And you have strong intuitive perception. You can see right through people. And a lot of people don't like that. Well, listen, especially if you're a reader, they should not be coming to you if they don't like the fact that you can see everything. Because God chose you to see everything. Your third eye is like crystal clear. It's crystalline. It's blessed. All right? It's crystal clear. You can see through any and everything. All right? So if they feel some type of way, they scared that they tapping into all their energy after you do a reading for them, or after you have a conversation with them, then I don't know. They need to stop being paranoid. They can't have friends. I could just imagine any other friend who they think is doing some shit to them. You ain't the only one. If this was a friend, all right, or if this was a client, they need to stop getting tarot readings, all right, because it's unhealthy. They need to gain their confidence so they'll know what's resonate with them and what doesn't. If they get in readings and they're like, I don't know if that was for me or not. You know, it sounded like it was for me, but I don't feel that. Well, your awareness is not 100%. All right, you need to tap into who you are, so you'll be aware of all parts of you, even the parts that you are not aware of yet. Some people may say, how am I not aware of who I am? A lot of people do. A lot of narcissists, especially narcissists. I ain't gonna say a lot of not just narcs. All right, there's other people too that's not 100% aware. That don't make them a bad person because they're not 100% aware. But a lot of narcissistic people, okay, they are not aware of their true self. That's why they walk around thinking that they're better than people. They walk around here, you know what I'm saying, acting like, you know, it's all about them. Only their feelings matter, okay? Those are the people that are completely unaware, all right? And you got some other people that's still learning themselves. We all came here asleep, and it's time for us to awaken. So, you know, yeah, you always been this, that, and the third, but now you're discovering more parts of yourself, whether it's good or bad, and all those other parts about you that you've been new. Maybe you need to change those parts and ascend into a high vibrational part. We come here on this planet to grow and ascend. You don't, if you know that you can be a bit hateful or jealous or resentful, you want to shift that into, you know, being more in your power, being more powerful. Some people say they don't know how to be powerful. Well, it starts by feeling secure about yourself. Start loving yourself. Start being more hopeful about your future. Start being more optimistic. Stop thinking negative. Think more positive. And start loving yourself. It's not hard. But when you shut down and you tell yourself you don't know anything, that's when it becomes hard. You need to, just all starts with self-love. But I feel like this, you know, you guys, this is someone that needs to isolate themselves. So you need to stay away from them. They need to, like, you know, silence their mind, okay? Because they think a lot. All right, and I feel like this is something that you guys did. Honestly, you guys are on a higher rank than these karmics or whoever they are. You're more ascendant than them, and that's okay. That does not make you better or make them bad. That makes you a teacher and them the student. And one day the roles will be reversed, and you're gonna need them. And that's just how graceful the divine works. All right, where we will need each other, and it's not using, it's energy exchange. And at that moment when you are schooling them or whatever like that, that energy exchange is happening because you're receiving a lot of gratitude from just helping them, and that opens a lot of doors. You get what I'm saying? And you're shifting and changing that person's life. But we gotta first accept this. A lot of people is not willing to accept. They're scared. They're scared to accept change because they're codependent to the lifestyle that they have. They like to, you know, be whatever their lifestyle is. If there's like a group of Jezebels, they like to be codependent on men, multiple men, to give them money, buy them food, give them gas. You get what I'm saying? Whatever. And it's like you can do that for yourself. Just get you a better job or start tapping into your skills, talents, and abilities, so you don't have to depend on 5 other dudes to buy you a plate of food. There's a lot of females out here that's very much immature. They have daddy issues. It's like even if they got their dad there, or you know, they can call their dad for anything because that can happen, but they still got daddy issues because they dad ain't 100% there emotionally. So they're looking for that emotional love from another guy. Yeah, they can go to their dad and get something to eat, but the dad is just like, here's the food or here's the money, but the guy is giving them sex, giving them little kissies, but it's all temporary. You get what I'm saying? Those are the type of females that clutch on men, that like need men. And you know, we independent females, you know, we don't need that type of low vibrational energy around us where we, and I don't mean to judge them, those Jezebels, but it's true. It's the truth. Judgment is just truth. That's what it is. We don't need that around us because we can depend on ourselves. We're independent. We know how to make things happen, and we trust in the God. We trust in God, yes, and that God is within us. And we're not being misguided. How can we be misguided in the answers and everything we see is right in front of us? We can clearly see what's happening, what path that we're walking and stuff like that. Only time you could say you can't see is when you're blinded, but you're allowing other distractions to blind you. You're allowing the matrix to take control of your reality by following whatever matrix you're in. If you're in that underground Jezebel matrix, you're following that matrix. And whoever created that matrix, that's beyond and outside of your control and your knowledge, karmic. You just need to figure out how to get out of that. Okay? Yeah, like I said, claim your peace. Claim your peace and inner harmony. Don't allow these... Look, you're self-sufficient. You see, again, you got your life harmonized. You was at peace, and things started to come up for you, build for you, or come together. You started to have your come up because you was in peace. You wasn't doing no black voodoo magic. All right, and no disrespect to it. I ain't saying that to be disrespectful. I'm saying that because karmics could be trying to lie and say you did all this magic to have what you have. Rather it was magic or not, it's like you guys was at peace. It's not like, and it's like, even if you do you know, some magic to manifest prosperity, it's coming from you. You get what I'm saying? It's what's already out there for you. You're just calling it in. You're just bringing it in a lot faster, or you could have created and manifested it. It's still you. You know what I'm saying? It's not like you taking from somebody else to build. That's not how it works. This universe is too damn vast, too damn abundant for us to only solely depend on one person to receive abundance. Okay? But, regardless of what, you guys were at peace, and I feel like things started to come together for you guys. All right? I feel like for a lot of you guys, you know, I feel like y'all just chose peace. Like, y'all just tapped into peace. And things just started coming together. And you guys are self-sufficient. And you guys can't allow these insufficient people come into your life and ruin things. And that's what these people are. They're looking at the situation and they're seeing and realizing that they can't get in your energy. God and spirit ain't going to allow it. If they're not coming with oneness and unity, using their power for oneness and unity, and using it for with unconditional love, not hatred, for the well-being, for the better well-being of us all right? If they ain't trying to do that, then they can't come. Building a strong foundation. Yeah, you need to build strong foundations with people that are actually like caring, compassionate, that actually have souls. That's not soulless or out here with a fragment. Well, soulless beings are like fragmented souls. It's not that their soul ain't there. A piece of them is there. It's just so damn fragmented that they're pretty much an empty vessel. You need to be around people that are whole, not broken. All right? A soulless person can also have a broken soul. Okay? A person can go soulless by just a heartbreak. They can just lose themselves and they just completely detached from that higher version of themselves, and they just stuck in ego and a low vibrational version of their ego. All right, it's bad. Okay, we have self-discipline. You see, karmics have to learn their lesson. You need to be around people that know how to discipline themselves, that's not out here, you know, ripping and running around doing crazy stuff. All right, and I feel like y'all did build a beautiful, strong foundation. Your foundation is strong. No one can mess it up but you. I feel like that's why they were trying to do a lot of magic to make you mess that up. But nah, that's your mindset is strong, and I feel like your mind is set on whatever it is that you want to do, and no one is going to ruin that for you. Okay, I feel like these people just love drama. Yeah. Yeah, I feel like, man, these karmas need to heal. Whatever they feel like they need to communicate to you, it's just going to circle right back around onto them. And it's going to show them how they need to heal. You know, basically what you're going to show them is that they need healing because you're not in that frequency or vibration. You're not doing anything to mess up their life. Like, if that was the case, why is your life so damn good? And it's, I don't feel like these people's life is bad. I just feel like they got a bad mind. All right, but they could have been like really like obsessing over like telling you how they feel, like how they feel like you're low vibrational, and then you already know. So it's like you already know. That's what they need to realize, is that you already know. Maybe they don't know that you know. Well, they probably need to know that you know, because they need to be more mindful as well what they put out there. Whatever is happening to them is happening to them for a reason. They need to be more mindful of what they put out there. I talked about that. All right, I said a karmic needs to be more mindful of what they put out there, because your intuitive senses and perception is too damn on point. You're gonna pick up on it. Knowledge. Look, these cards is definitely telling the truth. You're gonna pick up on it. Your intuitive perception is gonna give you the knowledge, the vision that you need. That vision is the knowledge that you need. Your spiritual awareness is on point, and you don't need, you know, tarot cards. If the cards want to say you only need the cards or the pendulum, no, you pick this up on you naturally on a soul level. And on a soul level, it's the spirit and the soul that help us see all these things. The card is just the tools. The Fool, it just lets us know intuitively that you guys could be embarking a new beginning. But all the extra stuff that we pick up on, all right, what door you're walking through, what this, what that, that's all our intuitive perception. You know, sometimes I will pick up on, like, let's just say, for example, the Fool. I get the Fool for you guys, and I say, oh, I see a brand new beginning in love. My third eye, or my, you know, my crown, however I pick up on that new love, is coming from my intuitive senses, right? It's showing me it's more to that new beginning than just a new beginning. It's a new beginning in love. And then, boom, another card will come out and support that. Somebody could have been doubting your intuitive gifts because you read tarot. They like, I don't believe that you can pick up on these things without the tarot. First of all, that's none of their business. If you can or you can't, because they can't. All right, if they say that they can, then can they explain why they've been wrong all this time? All right, and second of all, I feel like this person is jealous because you can actually pick up on these things. It's pretty obvious. It's pretty, I mean, y'all watching me, y'all see I picked up on a lot of stuff, and the cards confirmed it after I done said it. We're just intuitive, and if you're a divine feminine or you're in your feminine energy, divine feminine energy, you're going to naturally just be intuitive, all right, empathetic, all right, just feeling things. And this person, I feel like they was definitely jealous. They know your self-worth is higher, your self-esteem is stronger. That's why they can't knock you down. But like I said, your intuition is on point. Y'all are shamans. All right, spiritual shamans, radiate warmth and serenity. Y'all was really showing this person love. That's all you did was show them love. But they changed, they transmuted that love you gave them into hate. That's how they took it. They don't know how to receive love. It's like you giving them a heart and them grabbing it, and it's like turning into dust. Like, that's how they receive love, by destroying it. They don't know how to love. They take it as fake. They take it as unreal. They may have abandonment issues, so they really is like afraid and scared to open up to people. And this is what, and if you know that you have abandonment issues, you should want to heal that. You don't want to be walking around here with abandonment issues, because you're going to be pushing away good people like they did you. You was a good person in their life. I know they don't see it that way, because it's just their immature hearts that got them in this energy, that got them seeing things and feeling that way. But you was a good person in their life. They was the ones who did not receive your love the way they were supposed to, or they could have even wanted more out of you. You know what I'm saying? For some of you guys, this could have been someone who wanted sex out of you, and you was not having that. This could have, because you don't know them like that. This could have been someone trying to be with you. I talked about that. You could have turned them down. This could have been an ex trying to come back, wanting to do that, and you were just like, no, I'm loving myself, and they got upset. Whatever someone's trying to figure out about you is none of their business. They need to mind their business. It's like, I'm telling you, they know what they did. It's like they're seeing what they're seeing in their mind's eye, because they don't have control of what of their mind's eye. All right, God does, and God is showing them all the times when they was writing your name down on those petitions, because I guess they forgot about that, and how they was calling on the ancestors to harm you, and they was writing certain petitions to block your intuitive senses, your third eye, your crown chakra, from connecting with the tarot, because they believe that's the only way you can pick up on things. If you ever felt like disconnected from the tarot, you should just throw away the tarot. It was because of these people, and they were doing heavy voodoo to do that. And they also wanted you to not know that they do voodoo. But you know, that was stupid, because you been knew. That's why you stayed away from them. Little dude, listen, you guys, for some of y'all, they could even threaten you the moment you found out, or the moment you let them know that you know, they threatened you. And you like, this is a narc. Like, the thing is, they got scared, so they started to threaten you even more. Nuh-uh, tell them to sit down. They're losing themselves. Okay, they've been losing themselves. All right, this is someone, they don't even feel good about themselves, like sexually. Okay, like they don't feel sexy. They don't feel desired or desirable. They feel whoever they're in the bedroom with is not making love to them. I can tell you that. Yes, sensuality, and they can feel it. They can feel like they don't feel the same. And they may want to try to blame you for it, and it's not your fault. Like, I feel like whoever they're in a relationship with, that situation was already falling apart long before they involved your name in it. I feel like this person is just jealous because you're in a stable relationship, and their relationship is falling apart because they expected your relationship to fall apart. That's what it is. This person is trying to say, no, that's not what it is. You're trying to destroy my relationship because you're jealous of me and my relationship, and you know that, you know, God and Spirit is going to give us whatever we want. Oh, listen, this could have been someone you did a reading for. All right, take out resonate. All right, or you could have saw something about them and it was good, and they're like, oh, you saw such and such, and you trying to destroy that because you jealous. Oh, your relationship is this, and just let them talk, because if you're in a relationship, you know that's not how your relationship is. They're trying to be nosy and figure out how your relationship is. That could be why they're trying to throw certain shots. All right, but you're not jealous, and they know that you're not jealous. They can feel that you was never jealous. They can feel that. They were just in a drunken mind, a jealous mind, and a jealous heart. And I feel like this is something that they're deflecting. They're trying to deflect that they're a jealous person. They don't want that. They never felt this before, but they have. They just was not aware of it. They are used to taking action based off of them feeling insecure and jealous, because maybe they one of those people that was in a bad relationship. Females always taking their man, or their man always cheating, putting other females first, so that made them feel insecure and jealous of other females. All right, and they was not healing. You know, if some may want to say that's not true, that can't be the reason why. It is if they're not healing. All right, I feel like this is someone that is just, you know, they're used to being abandoned. So it's like they attack people who is trying to open up to them because they feel like you're just going to abandon me. That's what it is. They need to look. They need to acknowledge who their spirit is. They're not fully aware of who they are, even their abundant side. They're not aware of that. They're not aware of their personal power. Hence why they're trying to take yours. Look, sexuality. I told you, sexuality is like, it's not like somebody, like sex magic is not working anymore. They could have been doing sex magic on their person and it's not working. They want to blame you. You doing sex magic. You're doing all the spells on people. Like, what the hell? They're doing spells on the same person who they feel like you trying to break up. And they're putting energy out there so people won't know, but people is finding out. They're the only ones that's in that mindset of people don't know. Like, they're living in a whole nother reality, and people know. Whoever they doing magic on, they better hope they don't find out. All right, because they just might find out, and that shit ain't going to end well for them. All right, whoever's doing magic to create a cord, to create a hold on that other person, that's not going to end well. I'm telling you, you have listen, freedom of choice. You're using your freedom of choice, your free will, to do magic, to attach yourself to them. And listen, that effect may not end the way that you want, because that other person is going to fight against that. Or eventually they're going to wake up. The instinct's going to tap in and they're going to wake up. Divine intervention is going to happen and stop this. It's not going to happen for too long. Spirit will give us a chance to see it. And once they see that this person got like a hold over us, over our mind, body, and spirit, that's when divine intervention happens. All right, because that's not how it's going to work. And they could have been trying to stop God and all these other gods to stop this from happening, stop you, so to stop divine intervention, and it happened anyway. All right, this is just craziness. I don't want to get too deep into this. This is just like junkie energy. Somebody could be junkie. Their room junkie, car junkie, closet junkie. You get what I'm saying? Like, it's not like a few clothes or a few things. You know, it's junky. Like, it's junk everywhere. All right, I feel like somebody used their free will wrong. Somebody trying to say they have no free will. Yeah, they have no free will now. They can't use their free will to attack others or even do the same love spells they was doing. Yeah, those boundaries are set. You had to tell this person straight. You had to tell them about themselves. You did. And they was not aware. They're like, I'm not this, I'm not that, but they are. Listen, y'all had to set strong boundaries by telling the truth too. You told the truth, told this person to stay away from you. Okay, you told this person to stay away. And they felt some type of way. Yeah, this could have even been like sexually. Like, you could have told them, no, you got your power back. You're not sleeping with them. I told you. And you unlock so much abundance just by claiming your yoni power. All right? Because it's like you don't need this person to, nah. You had to acknowledge your true abundant spirit. All right? Yeah, I had to love yourself. Maybe somebody felt like, you know, having SCX can't block them from manifesting abundance, but it can block your power if this person ain't abundant. All right, if that person who you sleeping with is not abundant, or they're giving their energy and time to other people and not you. All right, then you're gonna be shortchanged because this person's energy is blocking you. But I feel like y'all are generous. Like, I feel like y'all gonna have enough money to give, like to give to like charities. Just wait on it. Just be patient. I feel like for a lot of you guys, you have, you know, like some type of plan or a goal with this willpower and determination. Like, you could have spoke this out into existence to like create like a charity, a non-profit foundation. All right, I am a mentor, not a rescuer. Exactly. These people was looking at you as the rescuer. You're not a rescuer, especially if you are a psychic. And I'm gonna put this as a post, because this is true. If you're a psychic, you're a reader, a healer, you're not these people rescuer. A lot of these people look at you as their savior, like you know the answers, and they feel like if they go to another reader, that reader will know the answers. Like, they're their only savior. You're not their savior. Or if they feel like Jesus Christ is their savior, then they need to go to Jesus Christ. But you're not their savior. I don't know why that came up. All right, you are a mentor. You are here to help them accept themselves. But they have to choose that. You're here to help them accept it. You're here to help them make that choice. You're here to guide them to that choice. You're not here to make them do it. You are not here to rescue them. All these people may want to try to blame you, all right, and blame you, and blame your readings. It's not your readings, because they didn't perceive it right. They didn't receive it the right way because they were looking for a particular answer, and you don't got that answer. They got it. They may already know the answer. So Spirit is skipping over that and just getting straight to the point, because they know what they need to do. I feel like your light is still shining regardless of what these people say. You still shining bright. They need to stop hating. and just step into their real personal power. Somebody could be like a sex worker. They may think like sex is the way. Like, you know, they may try to snatch souls with their pooms. That's not working anymore. This could be a prostitute or something like that. It ain't working for her anymore. It's just not working. She was snatch souls with her pooms. That ain't working no more, honey. God is saying she got to find another way towards abundance, because she channeling that energy all wrong, and it's putting her in a dark place. It's going to keep her there if she don't stop. This is not meant for her. Maybe meant for other prostitutes, other sex workers, but it ain't meant for her ass. All right, she could do better. And that's what a lot of people are saying, that this person can do better. They want to say you can do better in your life. You're a tarot reader, you're a psychic, oracle, medium, you have a spiritual business or whatever it is, you cook, you vlog. They want to say, oh, you can do better in your life. They can do better in their life. Look at their life. Look at them. They're jealous. They feel like you can do what they do and be abundant. Are they abundant? Like, they be having waves of abundance. Like, you don't want waves of abundance. You want a steady flow of abundance. They may feel like you don't mean what you say when you say you want to be abundant. You want to be this. Of course you mean what you say. Who is this idiot? Like abundance keep coming out. Your abundance is standing out here. You're an abundant person. And it comes from your self-worth. The fact that you know you deserve this abundance. If you're around people that feel like you don't deserve, you're not going to feel like you deserve. Because you charging off of those people energy because they have power over you. So your power comes from them. From their approvals. Their yays or nays. Once you separate from that and grab your power back, you're able to manifest abundance on your own, and you're able to attract it. It's able to come to you, or you're able to find that by just going within. But as long as you're giving your power and energy to other people, it ain't going to happen. Mina, I'm not buying this for $40 a year. You crazy? Mom. Legos is crazy for even asking that. No. Lego. I'm not buying that Lego thing for $40, girl. No, please. It's $70. And if somebody doesn't want to believe that you receive abundance from your self-worth, then oh well, but that's where it comes from. You know you're abundant. You don't need no one to tell you. You don't need outsiders to tell you. All right, it's like you found this from within. By knowing that you're an abundant person, that God made you abundant, like made you to be abundant, or source, universe, or however, you know, whatever your you know. Y'all know how I get down. God and universe is definitely real, and they coexist. All right, but some people, they only cling on the universe or God, and both. But my whole thing is, you guys were created to be abundant. Like, this is a part of who you are. It's your free will, you know, to change, to get out of that poverty and then head towards abundance. Some of us, our paths, you know, is to, I guess, start from the bottom, and it's a part of our story. It's a life-changing story. It can change a lot of people's lives. It's like our purpose, even if we are God, we come here, you know, part of our purpose of coming here, and we all are gods and goddesses, but a part of us coming here, let's just say, to start from the bottom, all right, and come up, is to inspire all those other beings that's at the bottom, but they may not, you know, it was meant for them to fail. You get what I'm saying? Not meant for them, but almost like set up for them to fail. Like the setup that they got around them is like failure, because they got certain people around them that just not meant for their highest good, but it's meant for them to meet you, and then eventually they'll meet others that's like them. Sometimes, you know, I either want to say it's God or the enemy. I don't know. Some people may look at it as an enemy thing, but I feel like sometimes God, the divine, will place us in these situations to wake these people up. So it's all about perception. We're waking all those other people up that hating on us. The same ones that are saying, oh, I don't feel like your self-worth gave you abundance. They're going to start reflecting and be like, well, maybe if I do feel like I'm worthy of abundance, and it will come in. But you can't just say, I know I'm worthy of $100,000. But then deep down inside, you're like, where that's going to come from? I don't know where it's going to come. That's impossible. It's probably going to take me 10 years. So be it. That's going to be the best 10 years of your life. Make it work for you. Make life is what you make it. Make that 10 years the best 10 years of your life. Some people, that's their career. They can say their career, they had the best years. And they accumulated a lot along the way, more than that goal that they was trying to reach, just because they enjoyed it. It's all about perception and the energy that you're in. All right, your emotions charges your energy field. So if you're in a low vibration, a low emotion, I should say, that's going to affect your energetic field, and it's going to affect your life and your reality. All right, and if this is too technical, because I was saying, picking up yesterday, it was a karmic trying to be technical with spirituality. Well, if this is too technical for you now because it's too hard, then, you know, you're never going to be able to manifest the reality you want. Mina, I'm not buying this. All right, sorry, not sorry, but that's just how, you know, it is, and that's how God works too. You know, you got to be able to put in the work. No way, Mina. You got to be willing to Get your hands dirty. God is not going to get his hands dirty. He ain't the one who is on earth and put you in that situation you did. Ye are gods. That don't mean that, you know, our actual Holy Father is our soul. Like, we are individually different on a soul level. Yeah, we mirror and reflect our Holy Father, but not in that sense. Y'all know what I mean when I say that. Somebody may take that literally, like my soul is of God. It's like it's God. Like, no, you are a God, yes, and you may have those God, like, you may carry that God like frequency, but you are your own God at the end of the day. Are you your own creator, God, or God is at the end of the day? All right, so I feel like somebody could have just confused their own mind. And I feel like that's why y'all could have felt a lot of blockages around your crown, because someone was like literally like sending you blockages around your crown chakra so you won't be able to tap into certain things. And they thought what they was tapping into was the right thing and it was wrong. And then it's like they also wanted to like change your mind about some stuff. And my whole thing is like what they was tapping into, channeling, was wrong. Whoever this person is, they made themselves look like an ass. They was trying to block you from tapping into cosmic wisdom. And they cursed themselves. These people is never going to be cosmic. They're going to be stuck in the 3D. You're going to be stuck eating the same McDonald's every other day, every day. You're going to be stuck just eating the same, you know, gaslighting. You eat McDonald's. Yeah, but what frequency are you in? Are you eating every day? Is that your lunch? You know, breakfast, lunch, dinner? Is that something that you craving for all the damn time? You know what I'm saying? No, you know. Or you're solely depending on like McDonald's to awaken you. Like, no, like I don't know. You know, if you want to be high vibrational, you got to eat good. So you can't expect to be high vibrational all the time and you're not eating good unless you're purging and cleansing yourself. You know what I'm saying? And your mindset and intention when eating that is in a good place. All right. In a sense of, it's like, okay, you're just going to eat it because you need something quick to bite. You need a quick bite to eat. Like I explained that. But if you just going there eating it every day, all day, because you don't give an F and you want to eat fast food, you don't give an F, it ain't healthy, you want to eat it, and I don't know what's going to happen. I don't know what to tell you. I mean, I'm not doing that. All right, but you guys are integrating. All right, with the new frequencies that's coming on this planet. All right, did we just have a full moon or a new moon? I think it was a new moon. Yeah. I feel like this past full moon, though, definitely brought in a lot of light. A lot of, like, exposure. All right, somebody could still be getting exposed from this past full moon. It's right here, Mino. I told you I cannot pay for that. All right, but I feel like you guys are integrating, with your ancestors here. So this person, I feel like, they wanted to integrate with your mind. They was, like, trying to, like, merge your minds together. That's so weird. So they can have the same star connection as you. It was a false divine masculine. He is not in his sovereignty. He was trying to be in your power. Like, that's very, like, suspect. All right, you a whole spiritual mentor. Like I was saying, you're here to mentor souls, not rescue souls, okay? Because you are here on a mission, too, to rescue your soul parts that are entrapped. All right, or that is lost, confused, either by other karmics or the matrix, the main 3D matrix. You still got to take care of you. You're not here to rescue nobody. You're just here to give them advice. Well, mentor them, be their muse and inspiration. And yes, lead, but you're not forcing them lead. It's their choice to follow. And they're all leading. You're not leading and they're following. No, they're leaders too. You're leading them towards their leadership. That's how you're a leader. You're leading them towards leading. All right, to being an independent leader. But I feel like you guys have elders in the stars that you connect with. You receive guidance from the stars. It's coming from your elders. All right, it's like I'm feeling it. This person was really like trying to block you from connecting with spiritual wisdom. Like they was really specific with some of those petitions, like using demons to, like, they can't do that. The demons don't even know what Pacific wisdom. Even though they was specific, but it's like they will say divine wisdom. Like the demon don't even fucking know what divine wisdom. This person, you too vast for this person to figure you out. Even a demon. All right, like literally, you're like vast like the universe, but you're connected with your galactic self. Unified field. Yeah, it's like you are unified with your galactic self, or you're getting like prepared to be unified, which is why you could be going through a lot of chaos because you're sending getting ready to ascend to a higher version of you, which is your galactic self. But I feel like you guys, you know, are tapped into a lot of spiritual wisdom. That spiritual wisdom is guidance for other souls on how they can heal and even mentor themselves, how they can be a guide for themselves so they can teach others how to be their own guide. Yes, you can teach others how to be their own guide. All right, it's like, it's just the smallest thing that you have a person tap into that can help them open up to a lot. Okay, you a whole divine counsel. Your part is divine counsel, divine wise counsel here. Rising to Palladian frequencies. That's what you're integrating in. And this is what this person was trying to block you and stop you from integrating as well. This past full moon, that shit's still haunting him. But I feel like your mind, your crown chakra is integrating and rising with Palladian frequencies. You have a sacred bond with Palladians. All right, rather y'all look at them as good as bad, okay? You have a high connection with them, the good ones anyway, the high vibrational ones anyway, the ones that's here to help. There's some crystal beings that's around you too. Healing clears space for higher energies. Exactly. This is what I'm saying. Healing unlocks your gifts. Healing unlocks your powers. That's why I always stress, through healing. Yes, through healing you get your gift. This is how you do it. You have to heal. You have to heal your heart. You got to go. If you want a heart transmission, you got to be willing to shift your heart into a higher gear. That's a higher vibration, the 5D, 60, 70, however, whatever dimension. But, you know, you can't just tap in. Well, some people, you know, depending on how advanced, there are some advanced souls, when they awaken, they're already in the 12D. All right, there are some. All right, but, you know, that's rare. It's not for everyone. Okay, so I don't want, you know, you guys to see someone tapped in instantly to the 12D, and then you try, and those beings in the 12D is blocking you. Like, no, you got a lot of flies around you. You need to clean up your shit. Okay, but you guys are emerging with your spiritual elders. Like, I feel like, what is this? You could be wearing certain like ancestral like garments, amulets, bracelets. Even got like certain like tools, these spiritual tools. Okay, I don't know why I'm getting that. Like, you guys could be holding like, seeing some of you guys hold like an axe, a staff, a wand. Okay, some of your spiritual elders will be like Ganesha. He could have gave you his axe. Shango have an axe too, and I also saw him with a blade. Okay, you guys could be you guys could have those weapons for protection. You leaving? Mm-hmm. But you guys are celebrating with your ancestors, with your spiritual elders, and you guys are truly living in joy with them. Like, you enjoy connecting with your spirit guides and your ancestors, your spiritual elders. You enjoy being mentored by them. You don't hate it. Who is trying to say you hate your life? Like, why would you hate it? You love it. All right, somebody's like literally hating on you because you're making money behind being spiritual. That's literally what it is, and you're truly living the life. And you have a right to enjoy. You have a right to celebrate with your ancestors. All right, look, storm. This person was trying to create a huge storm around your star spiritual connection, so you will never connect again. Every time you try, you'll go through like a blockage, and that was supposed to be an ancestor, spirit. All right, that was supposed to, like, I guess, monitor you and make sure that you don't. That you don't got time for that. Y'all too high vibrational, damn sure too high rank for they asses to be having a damn monitoring spirit keeping you blocked off. All right, I feel like it was their own ancestors that they was using. They couldn't have used Orisha, because the Orishas don't work that way. They work out of fairness and righteousness. And if they see that a person they need their crown to be shut down, they will shut it down, and it has to be for righteous reasons. And also God will step in too. Okay, at least for us, God steps in, and we have God in our life, so there's no reason for us to try to block somebody else's crown. They was trying to use their own ancestors to keep your crown blocked. Okay, and believe it or not, some ancestors are powerful enough, even from our bloodline, they're powerful enough to do that. They have that high rank to do it. If we have high rank, what make you think our ancestors don't have high rank either? We mirror and reflect our ancestors, because it's the blood that we mirror and reflect. Rather, it's ancestors that incarnated here recently, thousands of years ago, or never. All right, we still come from that ancestral connection. That's what make the bloodline. All right, and they was trying to like destroy that connection. They was even trying to like cause a storm around the love that you have with your star ancestors, your star connection, you guys. It's not even that damn serious, but they made it that serious. They were so mad and angry that you guys are chosen to tap in, that you awaken. They hate to see you awaken. And I feel like, you know, you guys are cleansing. All that's being cleansed. All right. All that's being cleansed. For some of you guys, I'm seeing y'all cleansing yourself. And for others, you guys, spirit is cleansing. For some of you guys, it's both. You're cleansing yourself and spirit is cleansing you. But you're being realigned out of this storm. And they don't like that. So they may try to find a way to put you back in this storm. But you was never in this storm. You could have been feeling the storm they were trying to send towards you, which is why you was cleansing and spirit is cleansing you. But like I said yesterday, you never felt those attacks. Even if, you know, you felt it in the air, it never attacked you like that. All right, it never got to you. That's what I meant to say. All right, you're collapsing this old timeline. Period, point blank. This is an old timeline between you and these karmics. It's old. They have not let it go. They're stuck on winning. Whatever reward that was there for them to destroy you, they may think it's still there. It's not there. First of all, whatever bad deal they made with the devil, just know the ancestors took that damn deal away and took whatever reward was waiting for them on the other side at the finish line. I'm seeing the finish line. There was definitely a reward there. And the ancestors took it. They ain't about to receive shit. All right, and you know, for the longest, I feel like the spirits made them think that, and whatever spirit they was working with was not working for them. Now, like I said in the beginning, the entity couldn't even block the divine abundance. I mean, the divine wisdom. Not just because it was not Pacific, but they couldn't do it anyway. So, that's a hint that the entity is getting ready to work against them because they wasted the entity time. All right, even if it was like an ancestor like Byron or Papa Legba, okay, it's like they don't operate the way these karmics may think. All right, but they wasn't Pacific anyway. So even if they could have done it, not to you, it would never be you. But even if they could have done it to someone, they wasn't Pacific, so they still ain't doing their shit right. All right, yeah, they can block them from spiritual wisdom, but it can be whatever spiritual wisdom, because you wasn't Pacific. That's why the spirit said you gotta be Pacific. Sometimes the universe even say that you gotta be Pacific sometimes, but it's a fail for them to try with you because you're not on that level. No one is doing that to them, so they have no reason to do this. They just need to fucking heal. All right, but what I was about to say. It's like they wanted the spirits to even trick you to make you think that this person was winning because they saw you in such a high vibration. They thought you being in a high vibe is the reason why they losing. Like they just couldn't take accountability and accept the fact that they lost, and they lost to a divine feminine. You are a whole cosmic goddess. They cannot defeat you. Even your ancestors know that. Even the masculine ancestors know that they ain't got shit on you. You're a master divine feminine. You mastered the cosmos. You mastered yourself. You're a master of the third eye. All right, and a lot of you guys are awakening to this part of you. Yeah, you made some mistakes, but those mistakes that you made along the way is the reason why you're a master. So anybody throwing up your mistakes, tell them that they need to fix themselves from their mistakes now. They need to rise themselves up from the mistakes that they made. Ooh, Earth Angel. Hello, Earth Angel. This is how your ancestors respond to you when you call on them. And I just got a damn text message. It's confirmation. Okay, it says just now. All right, this is how the divine ones, other angels come to you when you call on them. Hello, Earth Angel. That is your role. All right, bye, Mom. That is your role. And you're a kind, sensitive Earth Angel. Your sensitivity is strength. The more you feel, the powerful you become. Because what you feeling, you ain't supposed to know. So just know you becoming more powerful. It may weaken you because it is heavy energy. But understand, you are also, like, y'all, it's like a mirroring going on. You are experiencing similar energies that they're experiencing. The only difference is that they're anchored in that energy. You can get out of it. You just got to cleanse and send back whatever because it's reaching you, but this shit is still on them. This is what they can't believe, have a hard time believing. Like, how's it on me though? How, like, they thought that, I guess they knew more about voodoo. Like, you didn't know voodoo, hoodoo, black magic period can be sent back, and you didn't understand projections, and you didn't just say you didn't know that, you know, divine feminine can feel things and other people can feel it. You and also understand you didn't know what projection, just because a person could feel projection, that doesn't mean that the spell is on them. That's just a warning. Just say that you didn't know all these things. And don't say that's a lie and that ain't real and we making it up and then trying to confuse our minds to make us think that we're wrong about that. No, it's true. This is why you got yourself caught up in trouble, karmic, because your mind is bad. You got a bad mind. And you're always thinking that you're right. You're a narcissistic demon. And this is why other angels, good or bad, stay away from you. Even the bad ones, the ones that, at least the ones that people say is bad. All right, like Papa Leg Bob Byron, even they stay away from your ass because you just karma, you just get them in some trouble. And it's like the divine know that they know better than to work for your ass. Why you think they're not working for you? Because you're doing wrong and wicked. Just accept it. These spirits that you thought was evil and dirty and do dirty work ain't all that evil and dirty. They do dirty work against the dirty ones. And you can't get all mad and say, oh, you think you know everything about Byron. You think you know everything about Papa Leg. But no, you think you know everything. That's why you out here doing the most. We just speaking the truth. Okay? You have a higher perception than them. Your perception is way more stronger than theirs. It's powerful. You see things clearly and differently. All right, and you have divine abilities. Okay, you have divine abilities, starseeds. Okay, and I feel like, you know, that's what also makes you divine and an earth angel. Your divine abilities. That's what makes you an earth angel. A divine earth angel, your divine abilities. Not everyone is chosen to see the way you see, to have the type of gift that you have. Okay, they're just not. Ooh, you're a whole dolphin baby. All right, Lemurian. Listen, you guys have Lemurian origins. We talked about this, and you are in that Lemurian flow. I do feel like this new earth is Lemuria. All right, and you guys are in that flow. All right, and you guys are in the timeless flow. So it's not like you're just like if some of you guys, y'all literally be shifting from your past self, present self, future self, and it's because you're healing. You're doing a lot of transmuting right now. You're transmuting a lot of your past self that's affecting your future self. I mean, your present self and future self, and then you're also transmuting a lot of the stuff you're going through currently that's affecting your future, and that's also could be your present energy, could be because some of the past is you still holding on to certain emotions and baggage from the past, or people's holding on to you. Some of you guys could have been holding on to some things, and it's because these people's holding on to you. All right, and y'all had to just learn to just let go. All right, and just surrender 100% everything. You get what I'm saying? And it's okay for you to be happy even though you got people targeting you. Because your happiness is what shields you. Only way they can destroy it is if you let these people in your happiness. And even then you have a chance to fight back, well, defend yourself, all right, and push it away before it gets too late. Some people, they wait until it's too late. Once they realize, damn, I had the wrong person in my energy, then shit falling apart. But once you got that red flag, like, and get them out, you get their asses out. Never, ever doubt those warnings. Never doubt those warnings, starseeds, okay? But, yeah, I feel like you guys are adapting. But some of you guys are still adapting to Earth. Even how long you've been on Earth, I feel like you guys are adapting to like these new souls on Earth. All right, and I say like they're new because they're not as ancient as you. All right, even if they was around in the cosmos around the time Lemuria was here, okay, they wasn't on Earth. Okay, but you know they don't have like their earthly experience is just not as long as you. Or they could have came after Lemuria, after Atlantis, probably around the time Egypt was born, or a little bit even after that, probably around biblical time. All right, they could have had some past lives, but I feel like for some of y'all, they could even just came around during the early ADs, 900 AD, okay, moving into the 1400s, 1300s. Some of them, they're like, maybe old, ancient, but not as ancient and primordial as us. All right, but I feel like you're still adapting to these new souls on this planet. All right, and not new as in, you know, new souls like, oh, I never met you before. Like, no, like reptilians. Like, you still adapting with these reps. There's a lot of walking reps. They don't even know they reps. You still adapting because it's like, the thing is, I feel like whenever you do meet a person, it's like you always seem to trigger them, and I feel like it's because that's their little rep side coming out. All right, they just don't like you. All right, but you're like still adapting to like other humans on this planet that's not from your planet or from your galaxy, or that's not cut from the same cloth as you. All right, you're still adapting. All right, and I feel like you take your free will seriously. You do. You take your free will. You're not out here using your free will to harm people or to unalive people. All right, and you're taking your time. Yeah, with your new man. You guys are patient with your new man on the way. Enlightened masculine. I feel like you guys have a whole incarnated ancestor as your divine masculine. Like, he's a whole elder. You have an elder spirit. He have high potential. All right, and I feel like he have a higher perspective like you. And I feel like he came here for this new earth. All right, I'm literally seeing him reincarnate into this timeline as like an elder, into like your timeline as an elder, and it's for this new earth. All right, wherever timeline he came from, like he could have been on Earth in this 3D paradigm, but still came from a different timeline than you. And I feel like y'all both met up at like the same timelines. All right, and y'all merged y'all timelines into like one timeline. All right, not saying his timeline was bad. It could have still been a spiritual timeline. All right, it just could have been different frequencies. Yours, you know, it just could have been different. But the man that entered in your current timeline, that new man, he's an elder. He's ancient. And he's wise. And he's for this new earth. Y'all may be here to create a baby. All right, earth angel baby. I feel like all your babies going to be earth angels, to be honest. I feel like all your children are angels. Even the one that you may feel like is feisty or bad. They got an angel side. They just a bit chaotic. They're naturally chaotic. They get that from mama. All right, the divine feminine. Okay. But, you know, they're still loving and sweet and they're angels. Okay. And and I feel like you're here to guide your children towards greatness too. So don't give up on yourself, because then you'll be giving up on your children. And I feel like your new man was guided to you by your ancestors. And I feel like there's a lot of karmics that want you to believe otherwise. They want you to believe this man is no good for you. He's going to abuse you. He's going to hurt you like how they did. They don't want you to believe that you are capable of receiving great love. Trust that you are supported. The guidance you receive is support. Trust that guidance is to support you. All right, and that guidance comes from your heart. It ain't coming from nobody else. Ain't nobody else picking up on what you picking up on specifically to you. I don't mean on like a general of your reader. I'm not mean on a general sense. I mean you and your man and your children and your life. Only you know these things. Only you know what God and Spirit tell you. These people don't know. But you got to be careful what you tell other people, what God and Spirit tell you, because they'll twist it and they'll lie and spread rumors and drag your name through the mud. Yes, people are messy. And I'm getting, for some of y'all, these people may never take accountability for what they did. You understand? I'm getting, they wanted to kick you down in your face. That's what they thought they was going to do. They weak as hell. Listen, I'm seeing you guys grabbing them by their motherfucking leg, and they hitting their fucking head, busting their head open. They just better be careful who the hell they think they're grabbing, trying to kick at. This person is very abusive. They're very fucking abusive. They could even want to get you jumped. I don't want to tap too much into this low vibe, but I feel like this person wanted to make you feel bad, and you don't give a fuck. You don't care. You get what I'm saying? You just don't care. Like, you guys are just, you are ready for a resolution. Rather, if y'all do ever talk to them again, y'all just like, you know, I just want to forgive you and just move forward. If you feel like this, whatever they did can't be forgiven, you're like, listen, y'all let bygones be bygones. I wasn't fucking with you back then, and I would definitely won't fuck with you now or in the future. All right, but just stay the fuck away from me. Like, if that's your resolution, that's your closure, then so be it. All right, but I feel like that's all y'all really want, is just for these karmics to know that it's like, I'm just focused on peace. Like, I don't got no beef with you, bro or sis. Like, you got beef with me because you got beef with divine feminine. That's just all it is. And you're trying to make it seem like it's divine feminine. All these years it was divine feminine, and it just simply was not. Somebody could be a crackhead. All right, realign beyond polarity. Like, y'all are beyond this nonsense with this karmic. Like, honestly, you guys, with that beyond polarity, it's like, you know, Earth is polarity, light and dark, negative and positive. You are beyond that negative drama. They may think that you are, especially if you're a reader, because you picking up on certain karmic stuff, but they're not the only karmic in the world that is working with particular spirits to take a chosen one down. You get what I'm saying? I feel like the drama between you and this person been over the moment that y'all stopped communicating, y'all blocked each other. That doesn't stop your mission or your purpose. Like, they're not the only karmic that is here to be taught a lesson. And if they don't want to be considered a karmic, then they need to get themselves out of that karmic energy, because right now they are titled as a karmic and you're titled as an earth angel. Like I said, your divine ones, your elders, they come to you. Your angels is also your elders. Guardian angels could be elders. Your ancestors could be guardian angels. They come to you and say, hello, earth angel. They send you so much to your crown. It's awesome. But y'all beyond that. Y'all are choosing your higher self. Listen, you are choosing the timeline that consists of your higher self. All right, the timeline of the highest best version of yourself. That's what you focused on. I know a lot of people may look at you and think that you're a witch and you do black magic, or they see that you spiritual and they're like, oh, you do witch stuff on the side. I know people project that, but you are beyond that. Like, there's more to life than witchcraft and than hexing and cursing. That's not the only way to get karmic justice. You can also send things back, and some of y'all could be beyond that. Y'all just keep your protective grids up. You just keep yourself heavenly protected. You set certain intentions. You get what I'm saying? And sending things back is not low vibe. Setting no, you know how setting or cursing or hexing is not low vibe too, because certain people, they will hex and curse to get back at the person who hexed and cursed them, especially if they cursed them in the wrong. You know, the person who cursed them was in the wrong. There's people that do that. You get what I'm saying? And that don't make us better or them less, or them better and us less. That's just how they handle things. But if you're going to be the type to hex or curse back, you got to know what you're doing. You got to know who you cursing and hexing. Do not curse and hex because you're assuming it. You have to know. And it's sometimes that guidance just don't happen this way. Some of these karmas trying to say, you know, I just instantly received it. That's a lie. And it's not going to always just instantly be received. I feel like they was lying. Some people, they may feel it instantly if something is actually happening. All right, all the time it will happen gradually. Sometimes I told you I will go months without knowing, and then spirit would then tell me, and it's because shit is getting hot, and you need to separate from them now. We did what we had to. Now block them, and once you separate and block them, all right, block them online, block them energetically. You know, just stop talking to them. Once you start doing that, it's gonna make things a lot easier for us on the other side to really trip them over when they try to fuck with you, because you're not in that. You're not in that energy. All right, your name is Bennett. You ain't in it. All right, but you are choosing higher self-expression. It's like you're choosing the timeline that consists of your higher self. You're choosing to express that. Well, yeah, express your higher self. And by you choosing to express that, you're also choosing that higher timeline where you can express your higher self. And it's collapsing that old timeline. All right, you guys are ascending to a higher timeline. What is it? Higher. It's not just higher self. It's, I guess, the highest version of yourself. There we are. You're choosing the timeline that consists of the highest version of yourself, which is the same thing, but I was hearing the higher version. I need to get that version out. All right, you're collapsing that old timeline that consists of the old self that is, you know, that's blocking your new self. What is that? Or whatever that old self may be. You know, like with these karmics, it will be jealousy for them. So if they want to express their higher self or the highest version of themselves, they have to first deal with their insecurities and their jealousy, whatever makes them feel threatened in life, and transmute that into love, into power, into being more proactive. All right, being more loving, being more hopeful, being more helpful. Okay, it's not hard. For a lot of you, like for me, I'll give an example. You know how I tapped into one way I tapped into myself is recognizing, acknowledging that I was a pushover. You know, anybody can just run over me. And I was also, you know, the type to be everyone's friend. And I was going to friends who didn't like me. I feel like energetically I stood out to them. And they was curious. And I felt it. And I went up to them. But they was not open to me. And I ended up having a whole bunch of bad friends. All right. By just having lack of discernment. But I realized that and acknowledged that. And I decided to become more stronger. By setting certain boundaries, first of all. All right, and not tolerating certain things. All right, and you know that is tied with, you know, your strength. You just not tolerating certain things, you know, and it's also tied with your root chakra too. I mean, also getting the root chakra, working on your root chakra is a good way to get yourself back grounded and feeling more confident and stuff like that. All right, but just releasing that old version of you, that old you that you don't want to be anymore. I don't feel like I need to explain anymore, okay? And just knowing yourself, choosing to know yourself, meditating on who you are, not meditating on somebody else's energy and who they are. That's backwards. And I know y'all karmics was doing that. Meditate on who you are, because that's what's listen. You meditating on us is what's blocking you from knowing the truth about you. The veil is lifting and opening. We all gonna be. God is revealing the light on all of us, the good and the bad. All right, and if he revealing the bad, it's because of change needs to happen. God revealing the good is for you to embrace it. All right, we're multidimensional. All right, we all throughout the multiverse, first of all. All right, there's multiple timelines that you guys are walking on right now throughout you know, other dimensions, the multiverse, period. Be you and don't try to fit in. All right, some of you guys are on the sacred mountain. All right, you guys are on a mission, I'm hearing. Yeah, on a mission to shine your light, because I feel like there's, you know, there's some oppressors out here that's trying to, you know, suppress your light. Don't want you to expand your light with Kuan Yin. Okay, she's showing up. You need to, or with your dragons. All right, yeah, and abundance. Okay, you guys are also walking the timeline of abundance. I feel like you guys, these 3 timelines are merging into one in this current 3D timeline. Okay, like you guys, abundance keep coming out. All right, but it's like a part of you in the quantum is already abundant. All right, this could be your higher self too, yes. And with that sacred mountain, you're grounding that.
Mom, I thought you said the party.
Okay, well, wash your hands. And you're grounding that part of you, that future part of you, in the quantum into the 3D. It's like you becoming more enlightened, more mature. That's your higher self. Or this could be, I mean, I'm turning this off.
No.
Because I'm not buying anything.
No.
Shh.
Oh, Mommy, please.
Yeah.
I want it. I want it. I want it.
I feel like you guys are integrating with like multiple parts of yourself. You know, we have other lives in different dimensions and realities. I'm getting like on a, like your crown. Okay, your crown. That's your head. It's like you are connecting with those other lives and integrating with that in the 3D. So it's like, even though you still gonna be out there in those other realities, but your crown, you're now connected with it. So, you know, it's like that part of you in the other reality could be a lot more wiser than the 3D you, and that, and whatever experience that part of you in another life is experiencing, right? That experience could help you in this 3D experience. It's almost like, look at it as like your higher self coming to you, giving you advice, but instead it's a part of you now. So you don't need to tap out. It's, you know, well, tap out of the 3D realm and go somewhere out in the quantum, like it's already there. All right, that's what I'm seeing. It's like, I don't know, it's like you in different realities. And I'm getting personality too. Like, it's still you the same and on a personal level, but you just may become more stronger and confident and stable in your personality. Like, nobody can like knock you down on a personal, about your personality. All right, because a part of you in another reality is a lot more confident in his or her personality. All right, or life, however, you know, whatever it may be for you. All right, this is real, you guys. This is what I'm seeing, and I connect with my other lives all the time. And you know, a part of me was thinking like, this is just me, you know, experiencing elsewhere while I'm sleeping. But even when I wake up, I know a part of me is still living that experience. Okay, so, and it looks like me, you know, thinks like me, and it's everything. But it's like, I feel like there's other parts. It's like you're going to be thinking more wise. Okay, y'all get what I'm trying to say? Oh my God, I don't want to overthink it, but it's like you're going to be becoming those other lives or higher selves in the 3D, in the physical. All right, that's like you integrating or emerging with those higher versions of yourself. Those are actually like those other realities. Those are actually higher realms. All right, there are higher. Even if you somewhere in the lower realms, you're still wise. Okay, because there's a lot of gods and goddesses that roam in the lower realms, and it's not. It's to gather information. Certain deities, you know, they just like those lower realms, and they could be like wise as hell. They could be like a whole have a monk style, wise, humble, but they just love the underworlds. Okay, that's just what it is. We don't judge. But yeah, look, y'all about to manifest into your future self, and it's like all your other lives in the quantum is like merging into like one you in the 3D, and it's like you becoming. That's why I'm getting you're expanding. All right, not even just like expanding in the 3D, but even like energetically on a quantum scale, I guess. All right, well, because it's like your energetic field is becoming big too. It's like you're just expanding, period. You're just expanding, but I'm getting you're manifesting a quantum part of you into a physical. Another part of you out there into the physical. Into this reality, in this 3D reality. Some of us is like walking Egyptian gods and goddesses, and we literally have that mindset of a Kemetic god or goddess. Like, literally. That's what I mean. Even if it's just you experiencing life in another reality, but you're more fulfilled there. All right, even more healthier. Yes. Okay. You're more wise there. All right, or your business is more stable there, and you're connected with it. Some people may say that's bizarre, that don't make any sense, but it makes sense to me. It makes sense to me. All right, ships of light. Yeah, and I feel like there's beings coming to you on ships. I see your higher self coming off a ship. Like your main source of self. Like your main higher self. That main source of you. I see it coming off a ship, and I'm seeing like there's other yous broken off from that main you in other realities and dimensions of realm, including this one. All right, call like your main higher self, and then you have other counterparts of you that makes you you, that came from you and transmuted and became that other part of you, but it's still you. All right, like that galactic self. All right, your star family is going to visit you to make sure, just to see if, you know, whatever work that's being done is actually being done, working. Like, yeah, they can go ahead and see on the other side if they wanted to, but they're coming down to visit. All right, they're coming down to visit. They want to see actually in the physical what's going on, and they have a right to do that. Anybody that's 3D that's going to say, oh, the spirits can see everything from the stars, they don't have to come here. Well, they do have to come here. All right, because I ain't about to reveal all the secrets of the universe. All right, but they want to come to make sure you good in the physical, period. Make sure your upgrades is on point. All right, and forgiveness is like the main key. So I honestly, y'all, someone's a big narc. All right, it's like they're like, oh, you know, I have to forgive divine feminine for hurting me and for, you know, trying to like get over on me. And that's, listen, they need to forgive themselves for assuming that you was doing these things. They need to forgive themselves for thinking it was you. All right, that's the bigger picture. They need to see the bigger picture, that it was them. They was jealous of your light, and they need to trust on it. They need to work on their trust issues and heal more. Okay. They need to go and transmute. Elven ones, all right, divine creation code, that is within you. Starborn architect. Again, a part of your mission is to be a starborn architect. All right, look, and those divine creation codes is locked within your crown. Why do you think they attack your crown a lot? Because your crown, once they unlock it, they attack your crown to unlock it. Because your crown is unlocked. But they want to tap into those divine creation codes so they can figure out a way to how to destroy it. All right, those. The 1% plus and them karmics that work for them, that sold they sold over to them or signed soul contracts with them. All right, but you have a right to know what is within your crown. That's locked within your crown. Okay, you have a right to know it. It's like you guys are awakening to all the information that's within your crown, that's already been stored there, that comes from your higher self, and these idiots want to try to block it. All right, you and the may know sacred geometry. Your crown. Why am I seeing like a sacred geometry shape around your crown? Okay, that is crazy. All right, look, observe. You guys are being watched because of your crown chakra is what you know. And you guys are actually aligned with the divine. Like, you are, like I said, I don't want to unlock the true secrets of the universe. Y'all are in line with the true secrets of the universe. All right, bam, wow. They like, how the hell does this person on a social media platform or out here on the phone with a friend or whoever know about this, that, and the third. You know they listen to our phone calls. They watch our webcams and all that. All right, and they be watching us from the stars, not always on Earth. They be tapped into our shit from the stars, y'all. All right, there's certain satellites. Their connections go beyond Earth. All right, they can pass that earthly magnetic field. They can go. It's that powerful. All right, but yes, it's okay. But I don't know why she's sorry, but it's okay. Metatron could be around you too. This person could be like trying to, like, I don't know. They could have been trying to pray to Metatron to get him to work for him, to get him to work for them. Could have been he, and just to like destroy it with Metatron. Anyway, next. All right, but they're like, how the heck you tapped into all this? How you know? I gotta watch you. I'm telling you, y'all being watched. Look, inner child attunement. I feel like it's because you are a child of the cosmos. They're like, oh, you a true child of the universe, and you are cut from God's cloth. They can't believe it. That you are a true child of the divine. You are a true child of, and your heart is open. Your heart is open to the universe. You and your divine counterpart. You are a true child of the divine. A true child of the divine. Okay? And you're healing. This is how you unlock that Lemurian side of you. All right, you tapped into that Lemurian egg. Yeah, and look, Lemurian dolphins. It says dolphins here. This is how you tapped in, man, because you healed. You've healed, and you chose to forgive those that harm you and to forgive yourself. All right, and if you are holding it, let's like Carmen would say, you holding like resentment, and it's like you had a right to at the time, but I don't feel like you holding resentment to the point where you're hating them. You may have just didn't forget what they did, and you choose to not deal with them again. Rise above them. Yeah, but you a child of the universe. You come from universe's womb, belly. Like you connected with like Tiamat type child. And we also come from Father God too, because he's the one that created this universe and the souls that was within. Let's just say Tiamat's womb, okay, was a part of that star creation. Now you do got some other souls that could have been created from like other gods, lesser gods, but that was wrong. But they're here. They have, they got to be adopted somehow. Okay, but for the most part, us ancient souls, we're a child of the universe, and we are a true child of God. We was here from the beginning of time when God manifested us into light, into a physical form, or into humanoids. And if you want to tap into this type of high knowledge and wisdom, you can't overthink what you already know. You have to be open to release what you know so the truth can come in. And I know that can be hard. But if you want to, y'all could be Syrians as well. But if you want to, really flow with the cosmos, you got to be open. Dream for the new earth. And you got to believe that this new earth is possible. Time now for a magical life. Our life is shifting into magic. Okay, into a magical life. Like where we can literally manifest anything. All right, like literally, like it's like magic in the air. Like we're gonna be like speaking things out into existence. So be careful, even thoughts. Like literally, that's what's happening right now. All right, so I would not be these dumbass karmics. All right, and be out here doing all type of nonsense. I'll be trying to send my heart space, like I said, heart transmission, heart of ascension and travel, heart transmission, transmissioning that heart and shifting to a new gear to be that rainbow child that we truly are. Okay, and unlock our divine gifts. All right, now I feel like you guys are restoring DNA, ancient DNA cells as well. That is helping you tap into your indigo side by you just breaking certain cycles. Okay, But yeah, you guys, not to put this away. Yeah, your crown, man, your crown that stands out is on point. I do feel like someone is still confused about God. Like somebody may believe that only the universe created us and it wasn't a God, or they don't come from God, they come from universe. That could be true. Maybe you do come from universe. I mean, come from, yeah, just universe, and you know, you wasn't around when God created this multiverse. So, you know, God created the multiverse. All right, at least from what I know, it wasn't just this universe. Okay, it was the multiverse that was created. But anyway, you guys, I'm going to go. I love y'all so dang much. Have a great day. I gotta do some personals too. Have a good day. Namaste.